terms of the requirement of hijab, which we speak about all the time, some people's preference are that she does wear hijab or she doesn't wear hijab, and then again using that as like a focal point before any further conversation. What's your thoughts on that?
Hijab is a very personal journey. Although Islam requires you to cover, I think it's a very personal journey, and there's a lot of women right now who are going through that journey, and I don't want to put that down in any way. If I give an example, I don't want a woman to feel like, well, that's me, so I must be doing this wrong. It's not that at all, because unfortunately, unlike men, women's shortcomings when it comes to covering is visual. So you can easily point it out, you can easily see it, and that's the first thing that people point out. Whereas for a man, it probably isn't visual as much, and it's internal. So he's going through his internal struggles, his internal journey, but no one can just spot that walking across the street. But with a woman, you can. There's an unfair disadvantage that women have when it comes to being able to be on a journey and being able to improve, because it's literally being watched. It's literally being, their progression is being watched very closely. So to a man specifically, if you're looking to meet a woman and you see that how she's overall dressed appeals to you, as in if you're looking for someone modestly dressed and she's modestly dressed, if she wears hijab and that's what you're looking for, then great, then that probably falls under your category. If you see that she's not wearing hijab, you can always ask the question when you build some sort of rapport. If you just ask that question initially and you don't build rapport, then that is not going to come across in the best way. It's not going to shine the best light on you in that woman's eyes. But when you're actually serious and you're looking to progress more, then definitely ask. And if you can see that she's dressed in an unmodest way, for example, which again I can't comment on because we're all women, we're all going through the struggle, and you don't feel like that's for you, then you just kindly, politely, not move forward with that person, but you don't comment on how she is, because I think that can also put a woman down massively. And there's people in her life to be able to help her, support her, guide her, such as her family members, such as her friends. It's not another person's place, a stranger's place, to be able to come in and tell that person how they need to be.